Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Just thought of keeping all of you updated on the upcoming mega IPO from LIC. Opens on 4th of May, less than a week away. All of you have got multiple questions around it, so I thought what better way to do it rather than a quick video update. Some facts about LIC before we get into the IPO. LIC manages about 40 lakh crores. Just to put things in perspective, all of the Indian mutual fund industry manages about 37 lakh crores. So LIC is bigger than all mutual funds put together. LIC has 66% market share amongst the insurance companies. So balanced 20 odd companies have 34%. So in more ways than one, LIC is a real giant in the Indian markets. 2048 branches, 28.5 crore policy holders, 13.5 lakh agents. The LIC at the IPO is expected to be valued at 6 lakh crores. At this valuation, it will be the 5th largest Indian company. IPO size of 21,000 crores makes it the largest Indian IPO till date. And another important thing for IPO applications, 6.5 crore policy holders have updated their PAN. The reason to speak about this is that PAN updated policy holders will get a special discount in the IPO. Now, basics about the IPO. As I mentioned, it's a 21,000 crore IPO. Fresh issue is zero. That means LIC as a company will not get anything. It's completely owned by the government, and this 21,000 crores will be going to the government who's selling their shares to the public. IPO is priced at 949 rupees per share, and bid lot. That means you can apply for a minimum of 15 shares and then in multiples of 15 shares thereafter. The government has decided to give a discount of 60 rupees to policy holders, and for retail investors are people who apply for less than 2 lakh rupees worth of shares, will get a discount of 45 rupees. A unique thing is that as an individual, you could actually bid under the policyholder category and the retail investor category. Both the categories are open for individuals. IPO dates, IPO opens next Wednesday, 4th of May, and closes the following Monday, 9th of May. Retail portion for the IPO is 35% and policyholder portion is 10%. What is covered is that IPO listing date is on the 17th of May. From your financial planner, you will expect some numbers. So I'm just giving you some number crunching on this issue. Retail portion is, you can say about 6,615 crores, and policyholder portion is 2,100 crores, which means that about 15 lakh applications will be allotted under the policyholder portion, and about 47 lakh 25,000 to be precise under the retail applications. Against this, we expect that we will have anywhere between 60 to 75 lakh applications coming under both these sections. So that means very unlikely that you will get anything more than the 15 shares that you apply. So that's why I put allotment. Best case scenario is 15 shares for each applicant. Listing price, well, closer to 1,000 rupees is what the expectation is. So on an average, you can expect to make about 100 rupees per share if you get an allotment of 15 shares. Total profit, roughly 1,500 rupees per applicant. That is what is in play for investors who are looking to apply on this mega IPO. Now, speaking about the IPO, means we spoke why we should be applying, but here is one unique reason to be careful about this IPO. This IPO, being the largest in the country, 21,000 crores, is still only 3.5% of the share capital of the company. And as per SEBI rules, a public limited company should have 25% public shareholding within 5 years. So if the government decides to, you can say, follow this, that means in the next 5 years, they will have to further issue 1,25,000 crores worth of shares. This is at the IPO price. If the price moves up, then the valuation goes up further. Comes down, then it comes down. But I'm just giving you at the IPO. Another 1,25,000 crores approximately, the government has to offer via multiple follow-on issues in the public. So that means there's going to be a very heavy supply over the next few years of the LIC shares, which automatically has a bearing in terms of how well the shares can do. Because if the government keeps selling, there is not going to be as much of demand. speaking about valuations of the company, well, valuations for a life insurance company are based on the embedded value of the company. So LIC has an embedded value of about 5.4 lakh crores. So this issue is coming at 1.1 time embedded value. It looks cheap when you compare it to the smaller players in the Indian market, which is HDFC Life, SBI, ICICI Prudential, which all trade between 2.5 to 3.5 times embedded value. So it looks much cheaper compared to the other private players. But LIC, given its scale, we should be comparing it with the global giants, especially the Chinese insurance companies, which have grown well as well. There, the LIC valuation actually looks higher. The bigger global peers are valued lower and their earnings are much better than what LIC earns. So LIC issue is coming up with a PE of 200 times, might have just a dividend of 0.5%. So we need to be very mindful of this. There are many government companies which give dividends of 7%, 8%. This is a company from the government which is not going to have more than 0.5% of dividend yield. Profits will grow over the next 2-3 years because they've changed the rules and they're going to give less returns to the policyholders and give more returns to the shareholders. But it'll still be an expensive stock. This price of 949 rupees, which the government is right now offering, is lower than the initial expected price of 2000 rupees, which they were planning in the month of February. The size of the issue has been cut from 60,000 crores to 21,000 crores because there has been very poor demand from the institutional investors. It's only the retail investor, the individual investor who's getting carried away by all the ads saying that we need to apply for this LIC IPO as such. What next? Apply if you need to. There are some compulsive investors like people like me who will go ahead and apply even if there is a chance of a profit. So if you're in that category, please go and apply. And only if you have a functional demat and trading account. Please do not rush to open a new demat account just for this IPO. There is nothing special. You're not going to make huge monies out of this IPO. You'll end up realizing that you spent more on the demat account than making profits out of this IPO. Please understand this and other IPOs, whatever IPOs have been coming, are good for coffee table talks, but generally are not going to be a game changer for your portfolio. Just to recap, an investment of about 14,000 rupees in this IPO, if you get an allotment, you could get a profit of about 2K. Yes, if you get an allotment in both retail and policyholder quota, might be you can get a little higher profit. Hope your questions around this issue are answered. Please feel free to reach out to us in case you want any specific information about this IPO, how to apply, should we apply, things like that. And very important, do share this video with your family, friends, colleagues who may be thinking that they're going to miss out on something big by not applying for this IPO. So just want to make them understand that it's not such a big thing. It's just a hype that is around it. So let's speak about some other big IPOs which were also very hyped. Paytm, 60-70% down. SBI cards I've highlighted in green because that's the only big IPO which is still in positive. Coal India, even after 8-9 years, is in negative. Reliance Power, well, that's a legendary issue. I don't think you can compare any other issue with that. So saying big need not always be beautiful or profitable. So be mindful of this fact when you're thinking about this IPO or for that matter, any other IPO. Hope you like this quick short update. Feel free to like this video and also subscribe to our channel. Let us know what other topics you would like us to speak. Thank you. Good day.